Hi moms and pops and parents out there in YouTube world. This video, I hate always saying this video because I always say this video. And excuse me how I look, yes, I'm wearing my glasses today because today was one of those days. I want to provide some tips for just everything about time management and being a parent. I have this paper here that I typed out some things on because my brain is like, yeah, so I would probably only remember 3 of the things that I do, and I'm going to give you guys a variety. So this is coming from working mother's perspective, but if you are a stay-at-home parent or stay-at-home mom, whatever the case, you can tweak it to your liking. You know what I mean? You can change things around or use things according to your lifestyle. Why it's so important to manage your time when being a mother, whether you work or whether you're a stay-at-home mom. The reason why it is so important is because, first of all, if you don't manage your time, you're going to go through the day and not get many things accomplished at all. Like, 2, it can help to minimize your stress when you are organized and you manage your time well. You will be frustrated and you'll take it out on somebody, whether it's your kids, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever. You'll take it out on somebody, or you might get to work, you might be too tired, so you might not want to work, might end up getting fired from your job, and your performance might not be as up to par as it should be at work, and that could cause stress from your work. Number 3, you will find that you have extra time to do other things. So whether you want to take on an extra hobby or anything extra, you'll have that extra time, and there won't be time wasted, and you won't wonder why you're so tired all the time, or you might even feel tired, but you'll still get a lot more accomplished during the day than you would have if you just do things according to however your day goes. Choose a day and in a lot of amount of time. What I do, I use Windows Excel, and I type all the things in that I need to do, what time I want to get them done, how long it'll take me to get it done, and then I print it out. And then, you know what I mean, like, I'll have that to look at for the week, or however, like for the month actually. You know, if you have things that you do throughout the week, just fill those in so that you already know that time is taken. You will not forget appointments and important events and things like that. You spend a lot of time on the computer. You can also put this information into a calendar on the computer and have it to pop up. I know Google Calendar is good. You can put in your events, and you can send a text message to your phone to remind you, or your email, or it'll just pop up on the computer. And it's really cool. Saves a lot of time. Saves you from having to think like, oh my gosh, what is it that I have to do? Make list. If me, this paper, when it comes to even this video, is a lifesaver for me because my brain is kaput, okay? Ever since I've become a mom, I hardly ever am able to remember everything that I need to remember. So making lists and writing things down on paper or putting it in my phone is very, oh, my phone is dead now, so I can't show you, but I have a memo thing in there, and I put all things, I title it, and I put everything that I need to know in those little memos so that I can go back and reference it whenever I need to. With food, make weekly menus if possible, like quick foods that you can eat, like sandwiches or things that you can freeze and put them away, so that if you decide you don't want to cook dinner or make lunch that day, or you don't have enough time to make lunch for the kids during the week, you'll have those sandwiches. You can cook like more than one meal. So if you have, like, say you're cooking Sunday dinner, you can cook Sunday dinner. You can also cook, start preparing dinner for Monday evening, or you can cook like big amounts of things that'll last throughout the whole entire week. Preparing meals constantly throughout the week can be happy. Everybody can be happy. Everybody can be fed. When it comes to grocery shopping, if you are a working mother and you don't have that extra time, or you find that it's difficult, go on your lunch break. If you have like a 30-minute to an hour lunch break, and a grocery store is not that far from your job, the other errands that you may have, if you have to stop and pay a bill, get something done that's really quick, your child is older or in some sort of daycare and they're being taken care of, like when you go to work, leave out of the house maybe a little bit earlier, or and go grocery shopping and go pick up the groceries for the week, or if you have to pick them up later, whatever's the latest allotted amount of time. Like if you get off an hour before the daycare closes, take that hour, go to the grocery store. As far as clothes and outfits, plan out the outfits for the week. Prepare your children for bed early on, because the earlier you can get them to bed, the more time you have at night to do things that you need to do for yourself. Multitask. Like if you have an infant baby, when my daughter was little, I used to do it all of the time. When she would be sleeping, I would do everything that I needed to do, or most of the things. Like, so I would take a shower, I'd do my hair, I'd do laundry, I would do whatever it is for those allotted amount of hours that she was sleeping, that I had free time, I would do that. If your child is older, a little older, and you can leave them, like if they're taking a bath, while they're taking a bath, you could be washing your hair, or you could be doing your hair, or you could be doing something else, you know what I mean? Only if they are big enough to where they can be left in the tub. But, you know, you don't want to leave like an infant baby or something in the tub. Like, that's crazy. If you're washing dishes, have your baby in the swing. Put your baby, if it's an infant baby, put them in a swing, or put them in a vibrating chair, so that they're having fun and they're playing and they're occupied while you're getting things ready. And I stress, have them in front of you if they're infant or little, to where they can get in things, because you do not want your kids getting hurt. Too tired to do things when the kids go to bed at night, just wake up a little bit earlier than the kids wake up in the morning the next day, so that you can get things done. That's a couple of things that I got off of the internet and I thought were really cool, and I couldn't even think of them myself. If your kids can get dressed themselves, like say they're like 5, 6, 7, they're old enough to get dressed themselves, you know, 5 and up, they can put on clothes themselves, put their outfits out. Or if you have more than one kid, put them in a bag. This is your bag. Put their name on it, or put it somewhere so that, you know what I mean, if they have individual rooms, lay it out for them. They can get themselves dressed in the morning. All you're doing is putting the outfit together. They're getting themselves dressed. The more independent your children are, the better it is for you, because the less they depend on you. So on the internet, it also says if you don't have to fold your clothes, your kids' clothes, just don't fold them. They also said buying the same color socks, but I think that only would really apply if you have kids around the same age range, because you can't have an infant baby socks and a 7-year-old socks. You know what I mean? They can't just wear each other's socks. So they buy the same colored socks, and that way you'll never have to match socks again. How you can stay energized is whenever your kids, or if you get off of work before your kids, take a nap. If you have an infant baby, what I used to do with my daughter, it worked perfectly. I would choose, like, I knew what time she would go to sleep and how many times she went to sleep throughout the day. 2 of those times I would basically choose to go to sleep with her, and the other times I would choose to like do things that I needed to do while she was sleeping. Once I started working, if I was really tired, on my lunch break, if I didn't have anything else to do and I wasn't really hungry, or I would take a 15-20 minute nap, maybe even 30 minutes depending on how long my lunch break is. Take a nap in the car. Once you get home, you're not feeling extra tired and you have a little bit more energy to do things. I used to do that. It worked for me. Some people it might not work for, because some people might oversleep. You know what I mean? I used to set my alarm clock on my phone, and then it would wake me up. So if you can do that as well. It helps. What we want to do as mothers is prevent stress, okay? We want our lives to be as stress-free as possible. Stressing yourself out, you're tiring out your brain. And if your brain is tired, your body doesn't want to work properly. So if you can do any of the things that I said, do those things. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something from this. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.